Welcome back to Kickin' Here with Mitch. Hey, thanks for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, do me a small favor. Do us a small favor. Hit the subscribe. It means a lot to us. It's very small. Just hit that subscribe button. Comment, like, enjoy, share it with your friends. Hey, thanks so much for your support for all the people who are already part of us. And thank you for the new people joining us for the first time. Let's go. Let's get busy.
Hey yo, it's Kicking It with Mitch.
So, first order of business today, Star Wars news. Couple of items. 3 new Star Wars movies will be coming between the years of 2026, 2027. That's kind of short, but I'm happy to hear that there's 3 new movies coming, and hopefully they're pretty good. Hopefully they're better than the last 3 movies we got on the big screen. I know for sure that Mandalorian's coming, so maybe that's one. And maybe they're in development of another one and another one. Or maybe Mandalorian's going to be the 4th one. But to make 3 movies in 1 year, that's a bit fast. So maybe they're already putting them together in previous, but this is 2024, so don't rush it. Give us some good stuff. Happy to hear they're going to be making some new Star Wars movies. Nextly, about Star Wars. The Skeleton Crew? Yeah, well, after that colossal blunder, as readers may say, I didn't think it, but after Acolyte, people were kind of scared about the next series possibly coming. But the Skeleton Crew has gotten some pretty good reviews so far, so we'll see. Don't know much about it yet, but I am a Star Wars fan, so I hope that they do pretty good with it. Only time will tell. Only time will tell with both those items we just discussed. Nextly, Lynn gets promoted on The Chi. Yeah. Well, after The Chi's conclusion of last season, I could have saw this coming, and I'm happy that they're actually going to give her an opportunity to get more TV time. So we'll see how that works out. Could be very interesting. Very interesting. And congratulations to the people who are putting The Chi on the streaming services and Showtime and such, because they've done a remarkable job in continuing to give us good content from that particular TV show. If you haven't checked out The Chi, I highly suggest you give it some props, give it a good look. It's a really good show. It's not like your normal gangster ones or just drug dealing and all of that. It's got a lot of different substance, a lot of different things in there, and I enjoy watching it, and I think you would too. Nextly, the Vision series is in full swing, and they're getting that done, the White Vision version, and we already alluded in previous TV shows about Ultron coming to that particular series as well. So hopefully Disney can get it together with their TV series programming and give us a good product with Vision. We may even see Scarlet Witch in there. You never know. Only time will tell with that too. Nextly, Ghostbusters series on Netflix? Animated perhaps? Perhaps maybe we're bringing back the old animated series? Maybe. Not many details about it have come, but only time will tell. We'll see. We will see. We will see. Christopher Lloyd is returning to that Nobody Part 2. The dad is coming back, and if you've seen Nobody Part 1, you know he can carry a shotgun and hold his own. So, mad props to Christopher Lloyd. Wonderful guy, and I'm glad to see he's still out here kicking and scratching. And if you don't remember Christopher Lloyd from Nobody Part 1, then I'm sure you remember him from Back to the Future as this character right here. All right, I knew you'd remember that. Hey, Power, Book 3, Raising Kanan, coming in 2025. Well, they're taking their time, and I guess they're trying to make sure that they get all their ducks in one order because they probably will be trying to conclude or because of other shows, being basically canceled. Probably be trying to merge that in the prequel of Ghost and Tommy series. Don't know, but if I was a betting man, at some point that's got to merge together at some point to make a smooth transition. If you're not a Power fan, I suggest you watch Power first and then watch their spinoffs. It's a great show. It's been around for quite some time. Excellent writing, acting, everything. It's wonderful. Give Power some play, guys. Check it out if you haven't. It's definitely got a lot of great spin-offs. Power Book 2, Power Book 3, Power Force, which is with Tommy's story. Power Part 3 is Kanan's story from when he was a little boy coming up. Power Book 2 is the continuation of Power Part 1, just from the standpoint of what's going on with everything in the aftermath of what happened in the first Power series. And Power itself is just very, very interesting and does not give you a letdown, not one time. So give it a shot, Check it out on one of the streaming services in your local area, and I guarantee you will enjoy it. Nextly, James Gunn has, talked about, or maybe, perhaps, a Marvel versus DC. I had a feeling when he came over there he was going to try to do something like this. And that's not a bad thing. He's got connections with Marvel. He is DC. And why not? Nothing's stopping you right in between. And that's something at some point that Marvel and DC would like to, I think, get to. And you've got a bridge right there to connect it together. So in time, we'll see. But he did have this to say right here on this little poster card. You're more than welcome to read. So check it out. Lastly, and this is our verses for this week, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles versus Street Fighter. Ooh, now that's some fighting right there, right? Well, on one hand, you got 4 turtles, 1 rat. You got a human that wears a hockey mask. You've got Shredder. You've got Crane. You've got Bebop Rocksteady. You've got that fly that flies around. And you've got quite a few people in the Ninja Turtles. Street Fighter's got a lot too. You've got, Chun-Li. You've got Ken. You've got Raul. You've got Sagat. You've got Bison. You've got a lot of characters over there in the Street Fighter universe. But if they were to clash against each other, could you see the karate, the anticipation, the fights, the many different versions of fighting that the whole thing, it would be traumatic. So, in breaking down some of the characters, now I have to say, who would I take? And this is a hard one. Because, Leonardo against Raul, Ken versus Raphael, Bison against Shredder, Crane against whoever they threw at him in Street Fighter's universe. Does Street Fighter even include their additional characters from later on? Vega and all those guys that came after the Boxer. Oh my goodness. There's so many different combinations you could come with. So I'm really, in my opinion, thinking a draw. And if I'm not mistaken, that's maybe our second time we've had that on this channel. Yeah. I'm going to give it a draw. I want to know how you feel about Street Fighter versus Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles if they both worlds had to collide against one another. Hey, thanks for kicking in here with Mitch. Thanks for tuning in. Like I said, if you're new and you just checked out the episode, hit the subscribe, like, Enjoy. Thanks again for tuning in. Always happy to see you. Take care.